Welcome back. Yanguru South MP and Minister for Trade, Commerce and Industry, Richard Maru, has emphasised the importance of education and its benefits for the future of children in his district. He made the statement at the opening of the 2 4-in-1 classrooms at the St. Vincent Kora Primary School on the Sepik Plains in his district. Both classrooms were constructed at a cost of 220,000 kina using DSIP funds. He said 300,000 kina has been spent since 2013 on education in the district, and there is no need or no reason for all school-age children not to be in class. Jay Habakia reports from WIWAC.
Mr. Maru has been launching road projects along with classrooms and health centers throughout his district at a rate that has captured the attention of his people. The 2 classrooms opened yesterday was a dream come true for the people of the Sepik Plains in the Yanguru South electorate. These people have hardly seen any major tangible developments in the area for the past 40 years, as was highlighted by the president of the East Yanguru local level government. Mr. Jeffrey Wafi said a lot of changes have come about during the term of the current MP. Minister Maru challenged parents, students and the community not to take education for granted. He pointed out that with the current bottleneck situation in the country's education system, only the top students had a chance of making it into tertiary institutions.
More than 80% of our children all go to school now. We are going closer to 100. I mean, now by organized school by full up no beginning, but time only go to grade 12 times that problem. You are good. Last year, 25,500 will work in grade 12. 5,000 only go to university colleges. Now only find him some opportunity after grade 12. 18,000 to 80% will come back to place.
The MP told students who will be using these new facilities not to take education lightly, but to have goals that they may be able to work towards achieving for their own benefit and for the district and the country as a whole.
Because we are competing with the rest of Pacific and we are competing with the rest of the country. You mean smart, we'll never make it. So academic results are key. So you don't make masculine come na pile na hamba kama to school. Titi no good lo mag na come na siran good na work hard.
He further urged teachers to be committed and produce results through the students of the Sepik Plains.
Great pleasure on behalf of the Yanguru South District Development Authority and the All Government Locality Ribbon officially open him. The second, Koro School 4-in-1 classroom.
Jay Habakia, NBC National News, WIWAC.
Anglim South Wagi district in Jiwaka province has become a role model in terms of small to medium enterprise. More than 1,000 people have ventured into small businesses, with many more expected to benefit from a microfinance scheme. Local member Komunjoy Koim initiated the project in 2013, aimed at improving the lives of his people. Mr. Koim told reporters today that he has set the stage for Papua New Guineans to take ownership in their potential and move to the next level.
SME, we are empowering our own little people in the rural areas, and then they can sustain their livelihood. It can empower them to, realize untapped potential. In our program, we have identified a lot of people who have participated in this program, especially young, energetic dropouts who wouldn't have had a chance to go to the bank to get some money to start up the little micro businesses. But through this scheme, now they've also testified that they can be able to do something worthwhile instead of spending time out there with their peers and getting involved in social activities which is not good for them as well as the community. So they have testified that through this microfinance, they have now grown from strength to strength. Some even, they turned over the 1,000 into a couple of thousands in a month. And that's amazing. That's an amazing story. Something which they wouldn't have realized if it wasn't for this program.
Overseas, the most powerful storm of the year has caused major flooding in several southern coastal cities of China. At its peak, Typhoon Meranti was almost as powerful as the Typhoon Haiyan, which wreaked havoc on the Philippines 3 years ago.
Well, Typhoon Meranti slammed into the southern Chinese province of Fujian in the early hours of the morning, bringing powerful winds and heavy rain. And millions of people live in coastal cities in that area. And we have seen urban centres inundated by floodwaters. Thousands of people have been evacuated, and there have been some pretty major disruptions to train services and to flights. And this is all happening on the first day of the Mid-Autumn Festival, a major public holiday here in China. So many people plan to travel on this day, and so there have been some severe interruptions in southern China to many people's plans. But Meranti did weaken compared to the Category 5 super typhoon that lashed southern Taiwan yesterday. It caused some pretty substantial disruptions to communities in the south of the island, and there are reports that one person in Taiwan did die. But here in the mainland, authorities are dealing with the flooding, they are dealing with the disruptions that this typhoon has caused, but because it's substantially weakened, it looks as though that those southern Chinese provinces have avoided substantial damage, and that's bringing great relief to authorities here.
NBC National News continues after the break. Stay with us.